Welcome everybody inside the Everest Indoor Training Facility for the Sooners Pro Day 2012. Basically a giant job interview for the NFL. 45 scouts, general managers, front office personnel, and assistant coaches on hand today representing 29 of the 32 teams in the NFL. Only the Raiders, Rams, and Buccaneers not in attendance. The biggest name here today, Ryan Broyles, the wide receiver recovering from a knee injury. He only went through measurements today, just his height and weight, did not go through any drills, still recovering from that injury.
I feel like if I were to sit it all out and not work out and just show my film, I feel like that's enough to get drafted. But I feel like I'm one of the top caliber receivers in the nation, so I'm going to show them that I'm a worker. I'm going to compete and be ready for a training day or training camp when that does come.
Probably the most to gain today for the Sooners, Frank Alexander, Travis Lewis, and Ronell Lewis. Frank had that medical situation at the Combine in Indianapolis. The doctors have given him the green light, and he put on a show for the scouts today.
You know, I done already gave it to God, and, you know, when they told me that I had a hole in my heart, man, I prayed right there and, you know, told God whatever it is, you know, to help me make it through this. And, you know, I went home that Monday. I went home that Tuesday, and I went to the doctor Wednesday. So that Monday, right before I came back up here, they went in, did a scope and everything, and you know, the doctor said they didn't find anything. You know, no hole, my heart was good, no high blood pressure, nothing. You know, everything was good. So, you know, I feel like, you know, God answered my prayer.
Frank Alexander impressed scouts today working out at both defensive end and at linebacker.
A couple teams wanted to see me working at, you know, both linebacker and defensive end. You know, so, I mean, whatever they want me to play, you know, I'm all for it. So, you know, it's just another opportunity to showcase a little more talent, you know.
Travis Lewis and Ronell Lewis both looking to improve their times from Indianapolis.
Just to show my athleticism, the way I move in my position drills and everything, and, you know, show them, hey, I put on a little weight and I can move with it. So, you know, hopefully the scouts saw everything they need to see out of me.
Defensive back Jamel Fleming, tight end James Hanna, and offensive lineman Donald Stevenson all had great workouts in Indianapolis. They only did position drills on Wednesday. What was the feedback from your performance?
Oh, I did well. You know, I was top in all the categories, and that's about it, really.
So because you did so well, you don't really need to do anything today, right? I mean, you did some position drills out there. But
yeah, I just wanted to do my DB drills, show them that, you know, what I do, and get better at that.
Maybe the most impressive Sooner on the day was James Winchester, trying to hook on with the team as a deep snapper and wide receiver. He had a 38-inch vertical, 11.5 on the broad jump, and a 4.58 40.
Kind of knowing I can do this for a long time. It was just kind of about coming out and having fun. You know, I've put up these numbers since I was a freshman, so you know, I've improved a little bit on different areas, strength-wise, but you know, I mean, pretty much I've proved a lot to myself. I think I had a pretty good day.
Among the big names on hand, former Sooner coach, now with the Kansas City Chiefs, Gary Gibbs. Former Sooner assistant, now with the Cincinnati Bengals, Jonathan Hayes.
It's always nice to come in and actually put your hands on them, be standing right next to them when they make those breaks or whenever whatever they're doing in their workout, so I can see it with my eyes. Now, it's one thing to evaluate guys on tape, and you have to do it, and it's a necessity, but you also need to get out and see them and film and just feel what their personalities are like, how they learn, how many times you have to repeat yourself when you say things. And those are the things that you're looking at when you go through a lot of these drills.
New England Patriots offensive coordinator and former Broncos head coach Josh McDaniel. The great Mean Joe Green still with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You know, when you walk on campus and you see all those statues out there, the bronze ones that's about 10 foot high, that's evident of the great football players that come out of this university.
And Chicago Bears offensive coordinator and former Vikings head coach Mike Tice. Current and former Sooners also on hand to root on their brethren today, including Landry Jones, Blake Bell, Reggie Smith, Moses Madu, and J.D. Runnels, among others. Next up for the Sooners, more workouts, and now they sit and wait for the NFL Draft, which begins on April 26th. In the Everest Indoor Training Facility, Toby Rowland for Soonersports.com.